Let's get a message in Vegas for my babes. I'm just still trying to get a message, if we may. Alright, we are in the car. Feels like we have some privacy. What's the message for my babes? Just trying to get a message, if we may. What's the message? If we may get a message. 5 of Wands. My babes are challenging themselves. Get it? I'm sorry it's reversed. I couldn't tell where my face was going to be here, so I have to see myself. You guys are seeing yourselves. Taking on a challenge? What's the challenge my babes are taking on within self? What is the challenge? Might be serious here. Let's see. What's the challenge? What is this competition with self? Somebody's trying to overcome. Oh, I'm sorry. There are different people here. Okay, well, this could be, the different ones inside of you. But there's another deck where they all kind of look the same. So this could be with self or a challenge or a competition with others. Competition is a fine tool to see how far we can push ourselves. Without competition, there's no real need to push the limits. Again, everything in moderation, but there's a healthy aspect to competition with others or yourself to push ourselves, recognizing we each have a limit, to each their own abilities. So you use your intuition to know when you have reached that limit or the level of your ability. Like when you exercise, I like to just do like 10 different types, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whatever, until it burns. That's my limit. It gets the blood in the muscles and it feels good. And when you're done, you can feel is it endorphins that are released? Anyways, you just get that blood in your muscles and it feels good. So we don't have to go crazy. The more we can moderate our goals, the more goals we can pursue, instead of being so focused on just this perfect body. And well, to each their own. I'm just trying to help us here. Okay, these are messages of just trying to expand awareness and tweak perspective so that we can enjoy life and not feel like we're behind or lacking or unworthy. No planes came until I started reading. Time to take off, my babes. Lots of movement, lots of passion. It looks like lots of fun. What am I trying to compete with or challenge within myself? I can't quite Too much movement in my life right now to focus on a new challenge. Well, staying focused with you guys is a challenge, turning into such a pleasure. Finding those nuggets of wisdom from my babes, just trying to get a message. Okay, what's the message? Competition, challenge within self or others. The Fool. This is great energy. Somebody is free to take a challenge into freedom. Somebody's challenged. Okay, so I'm connected to, you guys know, Jana, my boss, my friend, my client that I drive around here. And she is just as free as can be. Fucking looks like her. Anyways, she challenges me. I mean, it's kind of rare to have two women, 42 and she's 43, with no kids, no marriage, no debt. Well, I don't think she has debt, but like with the desire to be a free bird or whatever. Anyways. This isn't for everybody because lots of you have like you can't just take off and be a driver for somebody in Vegas. I get it. So the challenge here, maybe somebody's trying. Let's just see. There's a beginning. Somebody, this is for several of us though. There's a beginning here. It's a challenge or a competition within self or this person you're connected to. A challenge to lighten the load, to free the baggage, to take that first step in a direction. It's the beginning of something. Conception. Something's being conceived. 0, it's the very beginning of something here. So either you started this or you're challenged to start this. Okay, so somebody's challenged by this risk. Somebody's taking a risk. What's the risk? What's the risk? It's so risky. Queen of Cups. You might have to, maybe somebody's usually puts themselves second, always nurturing and taking care of everything else. And the challenge is to why is it so hard to put ourselves first? Oh, I get it. It's so hard to put yourself first. Okay, so what I came up with today is, just because I am gaining some experience some abundance. That doesn't mean that I'm taking it away from somebody else. Everybody has, to each their own abilities, the power to gain on their own. There are enough resources in the world, places that people can go to get themselves slowly but surely. You can make progress with all the resources and with somebody putting themselves first and going after something. It's not taking away from the ones you feel guilty about leaving behind, or survivor's guilt, or there's not going to be enough for them. It's like, no, there's resources for them. It's on them anyways. You can kind of help them, but often the more somebody is forced to pick their own self up because there's nobody there to help, or whatever you've been providing for somebody, it's like they will figure it out. Okay, so somebody's having compassion for the situation, the challenge to take a step towards some sort of new endeavor. Looks risky. All right, what's the message from my babe? Just trying to get me. The Empress, girl. Or if someone's connected to an Empress, you're not meant to be small, Empress. You're meant to go on adventures. You're meant to go on adventures and affect the world with your essence. Where the Empress goes, things grow. Conception. Did I not say conception? Somebody's pregnant with an idea. Very pregnant. Okay, Empress. Having compassion for the situation. I don't think I finished what I was saying about okay, so there's enough for everybody. We all have to do our own, like, we have to do the work ourselves. We can't help other people. We can't take people with us. They can come if they can, but like, it's not up to you to get, so let them figure it out. There's plenty of resources. You can point them to the resources. That's it. You are not the resource. You're not all their resources. You might just be the resource where you point them to the resource. Like, you might just, your job is to now just point them to the resources that you may have provided once, but now you have to have compassion for putting yourself first. Okay. Somebody's challenged to put themselves first and plant new seeds. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's making plans. A seed has been planted, and now a seed has been planted. Conception. And now we nurture the seed. The Queen of Cups is a nurturer. We are nurturing the seed. The thought is the seed, or not always. Well, never mind. Okay, so there's a seed that has been planted, and now we have to water it and nurture it and tend to it. It takes months sometimes. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just, then you have the Hierophant at the bottom. Somebody might be connected and wants to plant seeds with others. Or somebody can plant a seed and, well, let's get some more. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I won $50, or actually I won $40 today. It was so hard to leave. I was like, I want to do it again. Any Hitsky, what's the message from my babes? Dream thief. Refusal of the call. Number 13. Don't steal your own dreams. Like, no, I can't. Well, then you can't. Or you're listening to somebody else tell you whatever they're saying, and they're stealing the dream of you doing something. Somebody wants to do something, so do it! One more. My babes. Challenged by this freedom. What does freedom look like? When you are free, then you are responsible for your every action. And it's a lot of responsibility within freedom if you've always been dependent, whether it was emotionally, psychologically, financially. When we become dependent on ourselves only and don't resist help when you need it. Like, just because I'm trying to be independent doesn't mean I can fix a radiator or whatever. Like, we need help. Everybody has, to each their own ability, and so we use each other as resources. Somebody is refusing this call to take a leap, and it's not gonna work. You can't just refuse. Anyways, one more, babes. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Well, that's amazing. So, I mean, when we're pregnant with a baby or an idea, we need lots of rest and renewal. So it looks like you guys are getting that. At the bottom, the disowned self. There's a part of you that you put on that back burner for too long, and it's turns into a shame. That dream of you, what is it that you love doing so much, and turn that into your work. The truth is, I don't want to use tarot cards. It has, it has that, just like, it sets people off, or it turns people off. Not all people. It turns a lot of people off for whatever reason. but it's so freaking helpful to get people to open up their mind and expand their imagination, to go outside of limiting beliefs. And so I like to do this for people, just in conversation or however I can. The cards, they help tap into, it makes you think of a situation. And I know I'm babbling right now, but like, I'm just trying to say, whoever's trying to tap into this, conceiving this idea, taking a leap of faith, I'm trying to say, for me, it is my dream is to help others, so that it's more enjoyable to be in the world when people are not fucked up and struggling and in lack and in fear. It's like, so it's my pleasure to help people get out of certain mindsets. And so use the cards, plant the seeds, and I guess it's a risk, according to my... Okay, that's just an example. So whatever you love, I didn't think I could make money off of, because I thought I would have to go to school to be a counselor or a therapist, and I am not interested in that avenue. Make my own plaque. I'll even put on there homemade, it's like, I might, anyways, Black Swan institution, different subjects, and just make your own curriculum or syllabus it's like an adult school for the adults that are finding themselves needing anyways. It's like a Ronin. It's like a Ronin is a samurai without a master. He's like, when we get out of school, and then it's like, well, that's it. Now take what you learn and go do something. But like, for those that want to keep learning, we need a new institution. And so we're gonna come up with some things, and eventually just another way of doing things. Alright, so I guess that's what I have for my babes for now. I hope that helped. I love you so much. Until next time.